into this very complex activity, which you actually make to look quite simple and easy. Because when one looks at you and the way you talk about your books and the fact that you're already anticipating on a new project, it feels like it's so easy.
Yeah.
Whereas that's not actually the case. What kind of advice would you give other young people like you who are feeling like they want to venture, but they're still hesitant?
Yeah. Just go for it.
Yeah.
Actually, when you think about what you want to do too much, you don't go for it. So at least try to write the first page.
Yeah.
And you need really discipline to actually say, okay, I'm writing the first page today, and tomorrow I need to continue. Even if you don't have the ideas, you actually take your laptop. If you're writing on a laptop, you take your laptop, you sit, and you try to meditate on what you're supposed to write. At least you have the discipline, and bit by bit, you need to learn the different writing techniques, of course, because you're not just going to write the way you talk, for example. But yeah, at least you have the basics that you jot down, and then you have like a general idea, like a synopsis of your book that you need to write. Because when you dive in, you easily get lost in the details. But if you have like let's say a guideline, you follow your guideline.
A lead, something
exactly,
like that.
Exactly.
When we write new stories, we have a lead. And that lead actually tells us what the main story is going to be talking about. So it's something like that.
Exactly.
That's quite interesting. Before we go today, Oummahani, I still call you Oummahani.
Yes.
Maybe you tell us, how do you think reading and writing can actually empower young people in general? Why do you think it's important?
It's important because, you know the saying, if you want to hide something from an African, put it in a book. Every other country in the world is actually reading a lot. If you go to France, for example, in the public transport, you always see people reading. Because this is how you learn about life. It's always someone else's experience, someone else's research that you actually have. So it's very important for you to read about anything, really anything. If you find something passionate to you, just read about it. Read and read and read and continue reading. And if you can write, well, that's a bonus. If
you can watch a video on YouTube, then you can actually read a piece of a newspaper or a book or any interesting reading.
Yes.
Yeah. It's an interesting one. Force et fragilité au cœur de l'épreuve. And in English, it reads Strength and Fragility at the Heart of Adversity. There is an event planned around this book. Tell us about it.
Well, I have a book signing that is planned on the 6th, so this Friday. And it's really going to be a small gathering of people, maybe around 300 or more.
That's much.
Let's just say small gathering.
You wish you had more, actually. That's why you say small.
I wish. But maybe with time, no, it's possible. So it's going to take place at la Librairie des Peuples Noirs, and it's going to take place on the 6th. So you can come, you can come at 4 sharp, and we will start the book signing right after exposing the book.
Do you have a contact people could get to for those who are interested, those who are inspired? Would you want to share a contact?
Yeah, on Facebook you can find me under my name, and I will be gladly
replying.
Your name is
Oummahani Boubakari. Oummahani Boubakari. You can meet her on Facebook, and then, of course, you share professional details, find out even more about the book signing and how you can get the book. How much does this cost?
It's 10,000.
10,000 francs CFA. Well, 10,000 francs CFA is worth the read, and of course, it's definitely a book which will inspire one and inspire many.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, young Cameroonian lady, young, beautiful Cameroonian lady, for sharing your inspiring experiences and stories with us this morning. We definitely hope that a young Cameroonian somewhere learned something and is inspired in some way, because it's all about finding ways to hold hands, because that's unity, holding
Exactly.
holding each other, walking together, and letting nobody fall.
Yes.
That's the whole idea.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, strength and fragility at the heart of adversity. That was a time with Oummahani Boubakari this morning on Cameroon Daylight, our main guest and speaker on the program. We continue with another gentleman.